Anyway, so we decided to go ahead and turn the camera back on because these people are an Olney Springs crowd, which is in Crowley County, Colorado. You know, they call it Crowley. You take the L-E-Y off and it spells crow. So these motherfuckers like to eat crow, but this bitch right here, Queen bitch, she don't eat crow. So what we're doing is, we know it's Olney Springs, and we're gonna see where they turn off. So my camera is, there we go. So now they know, Marissa, they know that, you see, they knew before when they made contact with you to come to the Olney Springs Town Hall meeting that we were friends. It was all, looky there. Damn, I didn't get the tag, but that's okay. All right, that's Crowley. So, yeah, that was Crowley. That was the town of Crowley, guys. We're heading towards Olney Springs now. I should have live streamed this. I know I have some YouTubers that I watch that they'll start out recording, like early on in their recording careers. They would start out filming and then they would go from recording to automatic live stream. And I don't know how they did that because, you know, the sheriff was spreading around that I guess I have all this electronic. You're making me learn, Terry. You're making me learn. I'm sure they're saying, oh fuck, I think I still see, she's still filming. I think I see her phone. They're probably trying to debate if they should turn off into Olney Springs or not. Yeah. We already know it's you, Gail. And Mindy Green. Or one of your cohorts, huh, Mindy? Yeah, this Mindy Green claims to be a former Fowler, Colorado police officer. I am going to FOIA her personnel records, her former personnel records. It does belong to her masters of the land. In her official capacity, she made record for her masters. Right, Mindy? If you know the law and you were a former officer, you know how that works. So, but not only that, she runs around on fake profiles. And on her main Facebook profile, she has SWAT. She's SWAT. She's SWAT team. She's DEA. She's undercover task force. So I called the Crowley County Sheriff's Department on it. I spoke with John Watkins, which is dispatcher, and you know, he denied that he knew her pretty much, if I remember correctly. It was on a police recorded line, so I'm not trying to fib. That information can be found out exactly with all the trauma and trauma-based mind control that they have done and operated against me. Sometimes I get lost in the details myself. But John Watkins, the dispatcher of Crowley County Sheriff's Department, took my call, and he acted like he didn't know who Mindy Green was and denied that she was any part of their SWAT team. And he admitted that Crowley County does have a SWAT team. So I guess whether it's Sheriff's Department or Police Department or FBI, can you imagine how big their army is, especially if they build it against an innocent living man? So, but we already know now, or I already know now, that she's threatened to beat my ass, and she's former police officer, and I don't know who I'm fucking with, and I don't know what town I live in. Wonder what that means. So yeah, so again, to remind you guys, I'm recording again because the Greens, Mindy Green, and the Scale and her kids are all from this little bitty town, Olney Springs, Colorado. And we're going to see where they turn off at and keep going along, minding our own business. But they came into our path and actually met up with us at, looky there, is there somebody in that black truck? No. But they actually came down one of the lane roads right beside my house heading south, but they were on my side of the street, which is standard right when I'm leaving. And looky here, they did just turn in. Okay guys, that's all we needed. You see that we are continuing to go along our merry way and mind our own business. This is actually, look at the maroon car there. These are their trigger cars and their trigger colors and their gang stalkers. Alright guys, I'm going to turn this off for now, and I won't be surprised if I have to use my camera again. They seem to be more afraid of cameras than they are of guns and corrupt cops. Talk to you later.